ScreenX, a format where three sides of the screen can go to 180 degrees of the movie. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about some posters. Yes, we're talking about some ScreenX posters. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but I just want to talk about some posters that look cool. But first, we must look at the bad ones, because before we get to any good ones, we always have to look at the stinkers. First, we have the Despicable Me 4 poster, and all I just have to say is generic. It's basically just the main poster, except you have to know that they're playing in ScreenX. The format you're probably not gonna pay for. Secondly, we have the poster for Snow White, and it actually depicts the movie really well. It's not good. It's not good, because there's not even that much. Sure, you have Snow White smiling and the evil queen evil smiling, but there's not much in the background, to be honest. And our last bad poster is A Quiet Place Day 1. And just like Despicable Me 4, it's basically just the normal poster, but now you get to know that it will be in ScreenX. Nothing new. Let's move on. Next, I want to talk about some of the good ones. And here are some of the honorable mentions I want to showcase. This might take a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough of the honorable mentions. Now we're going to talk about the real good ones. Our first one is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. And I just like the color. It's black and blue and gray. Those colors rule. And also, it kind of looks like some of the poster is covered in ice, probably including the ScreenX logo too. So that's good, and that's all I can say. Another one I want to talk about is Dune Part 2. Sure, this may be another floating head thing, but one side shows the good guys, one shows the bad guys, and Timothée Chalamet is in the middle. Like Dune Part 2 explained in just a poster. I think I'll stop right there. Now we take a look at the Thunderbolts poster, the movie that just came out as of the release of this video. It's good. I mean, sure, most of the posters did include the asterisks everywhere, but I think this one used it good. I can't see everyone, though, like they're far away, but it's still good. Okay. Another poster is Venom The Last Dance, and this did not have to go so hard. I like the colors of this. Black, dark blue, and purple. And something about it just looks good. Like, I can't quite tell, but it's good. And lastly, our recent poster that has been released, How to Train Your Dragon. And I liked it for two things. One, it shows off the design of the bag dragon. And two, the colors are good. That's all I have to say. So now we're going to move on to our final category. And our final category is the excellent art. These posters can make their own art for their poster. Something along the lines of that. And the honorable mentions you see here, they're actually kind of good. Even some of the movies that are not good, they still have some good posters. But I can only talk about 5. So the honorable mentions you see here are good, but I cannot talk about them for much long. But we're going to talk about the ones I do like. The top 5. Somehow, someway, the Sony Spider-Man spin-off movies have some really good posters, like Morbius. I remember liking the Dolby one when I talk about that. But the ScreenX one, it's good. It goes well with a certain color of blue. a certain color of red and black. And this just looks good. How come Sony makes not good movies but really good posters? Speaking of Sony, Craven the Hunter. This one is kind of like the Morbius one where it basically shows a few colors, but this one's a bit more, how do I say this? Blood. Because there's red. And there's white and there's black, but it's mainly red. On the logo, on Craven, it looks good. I can't explain why, but oh well. Speaking of Sony, one last time, and not part of their Marvel thing, is Jumanji the Next Level. And I like this for two reasons. One, it shows the four people climbing up a mountain. And the second thing is, hey, that's not a mountain, they're monkeys. And that's the reason why it's there. It looks cool, it looks like the mountains, but the mountains is actually monkey. Yeah. The Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning poster looks really good because the white box you see there shows the void, and Tom Cruise and what was her name, Haley Atwell, is trying to go up. Meanwhile, the text of the logo is actually surrounding them. You know, kind of like the train scene, which I don't want to get into spoiler territory because Final Reckoning is going to come out, but you know, train scene, you can look it up. But yeah, this poster looks really good. And the last poster I want to talk about is Alien Romulus. And damn, this did not have to go so hard because the black outline actually shows the actual xenomorph creature, but there's actually some rings, and it might represent a nearby planet near the spaceship that most of the movie was taking place in. And at the top of the alien might represent the top of the planet. And I don't know, man. Watch Alien Romulus. You might understand what I'm doing. But I think this is the best ScreenX poster I have ever seen. And I don't know if this is true or not, but this might be the best ScreenX poster I've ever seen. Yes, I said it twice. Deal with it. And those are all the ScreenX posters I have to say. Actually, I am running a bit low on formatted posters, so eventually I might just go into normal posters in general, or maybe I might revisit some, but who knows. Anyway, that's all from me. Enjoy your weekend or something, and subscribe so I can reach 1K, I guess.